Hi, so my name's Adrian Wilson. I was in the National Guard for 20 years, and I did 4 deployments between the Middle East and Afghanistan, and I came to Mighty Oaks because my wife told me to. We had some talks about it because naturally I kind of wanted to get out of it. Ultimately, through these conversations, she didn't say these words, but what she was telling me is that me and the kids need this. And the way I feel about, a man's role in his wife's life, even before I came here, is if it's for her and it's for my kids, then you can't say no. You just do. Like I said, I served in the National Guard, and as a kid, I grew up, and I had abuse and homelessness and hunger and other things in my life, and I thought that those things I thought I had put those things behind me. I had talked to my abuser, I had forgiven my abuser, I had hugged it out, had the cry, had the talk, and I think that I did get past those things, but what I didn't recognize is that the lens through which I viewed the world had changed, and I was angry and ill-content, and it was a struggle, and I didn't realize that. And then 2004 was my first real trip, my first real deployment, and I was stationed in Baghdad, Iraq. We were doing a mission where we were looking for a car bomb factory in an auto salvage yard in just outside downtown Baghdad. The vehicle came along and went around our sign, came up to our C-wire, killed his lights, and then slowly started to push through. And at this point, everybody's yelling and hands up and, hitting them with their surefires, and nothing's working. This guy still keeps coming. So, we light him up, and we ended up having to go and clear the vehicle. And so, I do my sweeps, and I see that it's just a mess, from the get-go. And then I open the door, and this dude, like he rolls over, and I remember the look on the man's face, like he just looked at me, and it's like he was looking into me, and he couldn't talk, and for all I know, he didn't even speak English, but he was just looking at me and saying, why did you do this? Why did you kill me? And it was one of the most profound experiences I had ever had. And the reason that I'm telling this story is because this is the first time in almost 20 years that I haven't erupted in tears and been almost unconsolable, even thinking about it, let alone telling this story. And I'm here to tell you, like, my time here at Mighty Oaks, I was able to put that weight down. And even if for nothing else than that, even if for no other reason than that, even if I didn't take, the word, if I didn't take the feelings, if I didn't take the camaraderie and the knowledge of all of these really great leaders to help me find my way back to God, even if all I got was that's good enough. That's good enough. I have to say I was promised 2 things by Dennis. I was going to get the best chow I'd ever had, and this would be the best week of my life. I can steadily tell you that both of those promises were kept. I think this is a great program, and I plan on recommending it to my veteran friends. One last thing I want to hit on, for any of you guys out there that might watch this video and just wonder, I thought, I was really nervous coming in and saying, like, yeah, I'm a National Guardsman. I mean, I'm shoulder to shoulder with guys, Navy SEALs, Army Rangers. The founder is a Force Recon guy. Like, I mean, these guys, like, I remember thinking to myself, like, man, I don't belong. I don't have problems. I could not have been more wrong. So if you're sitting on the fence, please hear my words and know that you belong here. And yeah, thank you.